All right, so we'll give it a second. Welcome to LunchTalk Live. It is episode 35, Donnie. Episode 35. It is St. Patrick's Day. That's right. It is St. Patrick's Day, and we got a little bit of fun for you planned today. So anyways, we will be right back in just a few minutes. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over a few other things I want to share with you on a couple facts. I posted it earlier today on 3 things that I thought would be important to understand as a leader to be able to position yourself from average to extraordinary. Anyways, listen, we'll be right back in about 10 seconds. Donnie, go ahead and roll it. All right, and we're back. Where's our music, Donnie? There we go. A little Irish music for you guys today. You know what I'd love to know? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Do you celebrate? I guess that would be the question. Do you do something fun for St. Patty's Day? Have you guys seen what Chicago does? It's pretty cool, man. They take the whole river and they dye it. I don't know if that's in your facts. It's pretty cool. I was actually in Chicago a few years back, a couple years before the pandemic hit. And this was, it was pretty neat to see that. I mean, they literally dye the entire river green. Yeah, it's intense. You guys will have to pull it up. You'll have to pull it up. Anyways, I want to know, what are you guys doing today, if you're doing anything to celebrate? And I want to welcome you again. It is March 17th. It is 1:02 p.m., the year of our Lord, 2021. And I appreciate you being here. Anyways, all right. So, Donnie, let me know when you've got the facts up. So we've got Krista is on vacation. She is in Cabo, so she's not with us this week. She will be back soon, so don't worry about that. And I honestly, we've got a lot going on, and I just wanted to have a little fun today. Listen, like in any job, you want to have a little bit of a good time. So in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I've brought 2 things into the studio here to enjoy with you today. So number 1, I don't know if you guys know this, but other than cigars, I do enjoy pipe tobacco. And I don't know if I want to keep playing the music. That was kind of fun at first, but anyways, pipe tobacco. And this is my pipe. Yeah, it's a Gandalf pipe. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to enjoy a little tobacco here. And, of course, for all of the Irish brethren out there, our family is part Scottish as well. But anyways, there's some green beer for you guys. You can tell this is not a green screen, because if it was, this would be clear. So anyways, here's to you, to my Irish fellow. Anyways, we have a debate today with one of our clients that said St. Patrick is not actually Irish. Said he was Italian. It tastes like beer, just green.
Just green.
Just green. All right, so we're going to get into this. Donnie, let's pull it up. I'm going to have, again, we're going to have some fun today, you guys, and we're going to go through 11 useless facts. We do this in one of our other programs, and we're going to get into 11 useless. Is it 11? Did I make the assumption right? All right, thank you, Braden. So now we can bring the music back, Donnie.
It is indeed 11. Here's the music.
All right. So anyways, listen, if this is your first time here, do me a favor, drop a hashtag live in the comments. Let us know you're watching and get involved. Have some fun. Donnie, let's go ahead and play. Is this a video or a slide?
There's a video on the slide. It was just the...
Go ahead. Let's get it going.
Let's see. There's the shamrocks. There we go.
All right. So the shamrock is not an official symbol of Ireland. Interesting. The 3-leaf clover, called the shamrock, is one of the most widely recognized symbols of Ireland and is often referred to as the unofficial symbol of this country. The official symbol is actually the Irish harp instead. What does that look like?
Probably like a harp. Yeah.
Okay. So number 2, the real St. Patrick was born in Britain. All right. So here's where we're getting into this. All right. So Patrick was born in Britain. of a Romanized family. At age 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and sold as a slave to a Celtic priest in Northern Ireland. After toiling for 6 years as a shepherd, he escaped back to Britain. He eventually returned to Ireland as a Christian missionary. Interesting. Yeah. All right. So number 3, the first St. Patrick's Day was celebrated in the Americas. I'm not shocked. The first recorded parade honoring the Catholic feast of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, was in St. Augustine, Florida. Right. Okay. So Florida was the first. You know, it's interesting because weren't they somehow involved in Cinco de Mayo too?
No, I don't think it was Florida. I'm pretty sure that was because I know when
there's St. Patrick was Italian. He was Britain. Would that be UK? He was out of Britain.
He could have been an Italian in Britain.
He wasn't Italian, but he was Roman.
But he was Roman. Roman Catholic or just Roman?
I think technically just Roman.
Just Roman.
Huh.
All right.
Well, there you have it.
So, oh yeah, so March 17th, 1601. I didn't finish the facts on that one.
My bad.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I don't care. More than a century later, homesick Irish soldiers serving in the English military marched in Boston, 1737, and in New York City on March 1762. Okay. So it's a American holiday? It's not a...
I suppose so.
I'm going to have another sip of my green beverage.
It's not a federal holiday in America.
Oh, I didn't know if it was a federal holiday. But it is definitely a American holiday. I would say that.
That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that one.
Well, I don't know, but I'm not shocked, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get back to this. I lost my page.
Page 4.
All right, page 4. The most popular alcoholic drink on St. Patrick's Day is Guinness.
I bet that came as a surprise.
Daniel says Rome is in Italy, so Italian.
Well, then there you go.
Well, he was from Britain. He was Roman from Britain. Let's go back to that fact.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go back to fact number 2. Was it number 2? Yeah, this is obviously going to get into a discussion here.
Yep.
The real St. Patrick was born in Britain of a Romanized family. Okay?
Right.
So they were Italian, and he was born in Britain.
So he was
of Roman descent.
an Italian.
An
British.
Italian descent, born in Britain, kidnapped and sold to Ireland. Then he escaped back to Britain and then eventually returned back to Ireland as a Christian missionary. There you go.
Quite the story.
I think we've got that figured out. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. All right, so where were we? Number 4, number 3, number 5? I think we were at number 4.
You're finishing 4.
All right, the most popular drink is Guinness. It's consumed worldwide. The average person will spend $36.50 probably on Guinness. Overall, $4.6 billion will be spent on St. Patrick's Day in beer. In Guinness. $4.6 billion is going to be spent today on Guinness alone. You want to know the truth was before we did this with the beer, I wanted to look.
Getting some Guinness?
No, I wanted to see if we had Guinness because you know how we normally have a variety of beer in the office here. That's what you get to do when you're a small business. You get to do little things like that. All right, number 5. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. You want to know what one of the things we forgot to do is we forgot to share this in community and let everybody know that we are live. But I'm sure we can get that done. Today is National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. That's it. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Is this, and by the way, just so you know, there's probably a lot better Irish music we can use, but
Copyright,
copyright issues. It's like the only thing we can find that wasn't copyrighted.
pretty much.
So just so you know. Guinness is ruby red, not black. I did not know that. But it looks black.
It does.
How can you tell it's ruby red?
I'm sure if you held it over.
All right, the brewery's most famous beer, blah, blah, blah. Guinness Drought, okay, is often referred to as that black stuff. However, it is not actually black or even dark brown. It's ruby red. According to the company, the roasted barley gives it color, which is easier to see if you hold your pint to the light. So when I hold mine to the light, it's green.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a weird sea blue.
Well, it's not Guinness.
Well, there you go.
Shh.
Shh.
Shh. All right. Number 6 or number 7? Number 7. How fast is a leprechaun? With a click of its heels, a leprechaun can travel at the speed of light. And how do we know this?
Actually, I saw some kids at school do it because they were indeed leprechauns.
You
so
saw kids at school do it.
Yeah, I knew some guys who were actual leprechauns. So you have eyewitness accounts here on this one.
You blink and they're gone.
Yeah. Even had curly red hair.
Oh my God. All right. Number 8. There's just a bunch of different areas we can go in this, and I'm just not sure I want to go there. All right. The original color associated with St. Patrick's Day was blue. Interesting. By the way, show me your green, guys.
I can grab a marker.
Yeah, Donnie's got nothing.
I could make.
I've got like the ugly army green, but it's green.
Still counts.
I actually had a St. Patrick's Day shirt for you.
I had a St. Patrick's Day shirt I got in yesterday with my supplements that I ordered, and I forgot to wear it.
Yeah, I actually had one for you, still brand new.
Yeah.
Like an old grunt style one.
Yeah.
Just been sitting in my closet forever.
Yeah.
That would fit you.
No, I forgot my.
All right, so the use of green on St. Patrick's Day began during the 1798 Irish Rebellion, when the clover became the symbol of nationalism and the wearing of the green on lapels became regular practice. Interesting. Okay. Number 9. World's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade is 98 feet long. Okay.
Like the parade spans over 98 feet long.
Is that a parade?
Yep.
Apparently, it's the shortest one.
I guess what defines a parade? That's in Arkansas, but out here in Kansas, they like to call it Arkansas. Thought that was kind of interesting, right? Am I wrong?
It's Arkansas and the Arkansas River.
Okay, see, that just confused me even more.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember as a kid, I always thought it was Arkansas. It really confused me in school.
That's all right. One of my sons, when he was younger, called Wichita Wachita. I always thought that was great. Stuck with me.
The English language is a funny thing.
Especially when you can't read. Number 10. All right, so the shamrock is holy. St. Patrick used the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity to Irish Christian converts. He used each leaf to represent the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The 3 leaves of the shamrock are also said to stand for faith, hope, and love. Or live, laugh, love. What about live, laugh, love?
Nope. Live, laugh, love.
Does it stand for live, laugh, love?
It's now the symbol of Karens.
It is the national Karen symbol.
It is the symbol of all Karens.
The symbol of all Karens everywhere. All right. And last but not least, number 11, the total amount spent on beer for St. Patrick's Day celebrations is at $245 million. But how does that compare to the billion in
I
Guinness?
think that's in the United States.
Oh, okay. So the Guinness is worldwide.
Yes.
So total amount spent for beer, Patrick's Day celebrations in this country is $245 million.
I believe so, yes.
That's insane. Okay.
And that is the end.
That's the end. All right. Yay. A little round of applause. Listen, I'm going to tell you what. May not seem like a big deal, But somebody had to find those. So thank you, Brendan, with your green suspenders. I love it. Anyways, I want to know how your March is playing out for you guys. How are things going? You know, we've been putting out a lot of different information, and I am hoping that you guys are taking advantage of it. What do you got there, Donna?
That was the extra camera I forgot to add over here. We don't need to do that. But.
Yeah. But I want to know how things are going for you guys, and I want to be able. Oh, we can kill the music now. We're done with.
Oh,
the,
right.
Yeah, we're. Thank you. We're done with the Irish music.
No more.
That was fun. That was just a little fun for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, there we go. A little back to normal. So, anyways, yeah, I want to know how things are going for you. We've got opportunities here to get into some great conversations, some good debate. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. We've got a lot of folks too taking time off. It is spring break in many different areas of the country. And so we definitely want to be able to get ahead and start preparing for you and find out really what it is that you want to talk about. So, you know, earlier today, I put out a post in regards to some characteristic traits that I have found to be pretty strong in what I consider to be in when you look at leadership. And I want to take a look at what makes an average leader extraordinary or just average. And I kind of wanted to go over those a little bit with you and really just challenge you to go check out the video that I posted here recently on it and kind of go through those points with you. So we've got let me grab them up here. So I apologize. Let me give you the three things. Donnie didn't really know about this. So number one, what I find is where you really see a difference in exceptional versus ordinary or average is the ability to question everything. Number two is they value criticism or you would say criticism in general. And number three is the ability to seek help. And so as I get into it, you know, one of the things that I found is when questioning things, the average leader, the person who is not looking to become extraordinary or grow, typically doesn't like to rock the boat. They typically do not like to take something that, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot to be said about that. Because if something's working well and you don't have to, by all means. But when I have worked with some really great mentors and leaders, they question all of the steps and processes that they're going through, because what they do in this process is they come to find if they're doing things the right way, if there's a better way to make things happen, and they're finding ways to improve in their process. And so even though something seems to be going just fine, they look for ways to make it even better. This is, I don't think it's difficult for any of us to do that. But when you take time and you work with leaders like that, you really start to see that this is a character trait that they have, and it's incredible in what it does for everybody. So, happy St. Patty's Day to you too, Mr. LinkedIn user from the group. Can't see it because it's coming in from the group. Also, number two, like I said to you guys here recently, was value criticism. Criticism is a tough one. So one of the things that I have seen in a good leader versus an exceptional leader, let me take that back, average leader versus exceptional, is the ability to take criticism, learn from it, use it, evaluate, and make changes that are necessary. So those particular characteristics are very important when you're trying to grow yourself in any position, especially as a leader, is can you value the criticism? Or even simpler yet, can you be objective when it comes to criticism in terms of, you know, sitting there and listening and being able to be mature enough to evaluate it? Not everything that you're going to hear is going to be truthful, but even in some of the worst types of criticism, truth can be found. And that's usually where that's built from. So it's important. It's important that we understand how to build ourselves up to accept that criticism. I mean, that's all it is. I don't know how else to explain it. These are simple in my opinion, but they're more difficult to act out. They're not that complicated to explain. It's doing it is a different story, right? Number 3 on this one is seeking out help. Probably one of the most, I would say, underlooked values, right? You almost expect that this is something that leaders do, but very often they don't. Very often, most of us, as we're building ourselves up in a place, we're afraid to tell people, I don't understand this. I don't know what I'm doing here. I need help. They're afraid to move into a place and expose themselves as maybe not understanding what it is that they're going through. And they see that as a form of weakness, when in truth, it's an absolute reflection of strength. To be able to say, hey, listen, I don't get this. I don't understand it. And I want to learn. I want to be better from it. So they go and they seek out help. And they seek out counsel and find better ways to make their profession or their place of business or their company or even themselves as an individual better. And it's today we have so many options to do this, which is incredible. I mean, I think about just my career over the last 20 plus years, and what we have the ability to do today is nothing in comparison to what it was just a few short years ago. So, I mean, we live in a great time to be able to become the best version of yourself, I believe. I really do. I don't know. That's my thought. You guys are very lucky, you young folk. I mean, I feel very lucky myself that I'm in this era. I mean, we have access to anything we want. Think about it. Like any information you want in the world, you can find it.
I learned how to do an Irish jig just this morning.
Just this morning. Donnie learned how to do an Irish jig this morning. That's fantastic, Donnie. So anyways, that was, there you have it. I'm curious on what your thoughts are on this. You know, I'd like to know, what are the characteristics that you see in leaders? So again, what I said was, what makes an exceptional versus average leader is their ability to question everything. Number 1. Number 2 was their ability to value and honestly interpret or accept criticism. So more than anything, value, but like even just accept criticism was number 2. And number 3 was their ability to seek help. I believe that this really does define in leaders a big difference between an exceptional and an average leader. I'm curious if you agree with those. Let me know. Just drop it in the comments. And if you think there's other characteristic traits that are more valuable or really do a good job at helping you define the two, I would love to hear about it. So one of the things that we want to let you guys know too is we've taken that same aspect and concept, and what we're doing today now is we are starting to work with individuals on a very simple process of building some small habits and learning how to properly utilize the lessons that we've learned over the process of building our business. So being able to take the criticism that we take in from our clients and from our previous projects, and then take those and make our program better is something that we're proud of, because every time we bring this out to you, the public, it just continues to get more proficient and even more effective for our customers. But it's something that we wanted to really start talking to you guys about and letting you know that it's out there. So we have a 21-day coaching program that we're doing in order to help you understand how to really leverage yourself and leverage your position within LinkedIn from a social selling aspect or a recruitment aspect. Really, the formula doesn't change, but it's all about driving attention, bringing opportunity in front of you, and then learning how to cultivate that opportunity, learning how to cultivate that lead, establish trust, and really build a long-standing relationship with your client or with your prospect. This process is not complicated, but seldom taught. And what I'm finding is that there's just not enough information out there for us and for most people to understand how to utilize this platform right here. So It's something that we're doing every month. We've got one going on now, and we will continue to do so the rest of the year. I would love to be able to share more about that with you. And in fact, we're preparing some stuff now. So by the end of the month, we're going to probably do a big formal presentation for you guys on it and let everybody know what's going on as we really go to kick it off and getting into second quarter. Yeah, I'm really excited about second quarter. We've been working on this for quite some time, and we've done a few different rounds of it, and we're going through one now, but we're getting ready to really kick it in gear come April. So anyways, it's something I wanted to share with you guys. Hey, what'd you think about the 11 facts? Little St. Patty's Day info. I mean, that was it, you guys. Again, like I told you, this was more of a fun show. I wanted just to come on, have a little fun with you guys, let you know what's going on. Listen, if you don't know how to reach me, it's pretty simple. Just go to my profile page. You can get a hold of me right there. My contact info's there. Don, let's put up the banner to have them if you want to join the community. Thank you. There it is right there. Nice job, Donnie. You text me 316-799-8052. That's in the US, Canada, North America, essentially. And what happens is you'll be able to communicate with me through community. As you can tell, I don't ever use that program to do anything but let you guys know when we're going live or stuff like that, other than today. I forgot to post it today. But yeah, it's just for us to be able to give you good information and let you know what's happening. So, but anyways, happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's kind of kick it in a little bit, Donnie. Bring a little of the Irish. And as we send you guys off, I want to thank you guys for being here. Next week is going to be great. We've got some awesome stuff planned, and we're starting to get some great guests lined up for the next few weeks. I cannot wait to bring that to you. Last week, we were in San Diego. We were at a conference, and we had intended to go live, and it just did not work out there. A lot to do with the time change in the internet and everything else. But you know what? I'm looking forward to filling you in on how that went. But there's a lot that we want to bring to you guys over the next few weeks. We've got some good training that we've been working on. Like I said, we're going to be bringing a lot more stuff out. But if you'd like to know more about what we're doing, please do me a favor, get a hold of me. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. You guys stay safe out there. I'm going to finish my drink. It's just green beverage. That's all you need to know. Could be water. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Really, who knows?
Anyways, you guys, thanks for being here again. We will see you guys next week. Chris will be back, and we're going to have some more training. We're going to get right into it. We'll be letting you guys know in the next 24 hours what's going on. So thanks again. Talk to you guys soon. Be safe, please. Don't drink and drive. Okay? Uber, Lyft, they're all back at it. So be safe tonight and have some fun. Enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't talk to you guys, be blessed. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Donnie?